Namaskar. Welcome to Aruni Mankuran. This episode is dedicated to India's sports persons. Let us support India's sports persons beyond the podium too. I'm a sport loving psychologist and I've been watching the performance of our sports persons at Paris Olympics 2024. And this video is a tribute to their courage, to their effort, to their sweat, even if they didn't make it to the podium. A word about Aruni Mankuran. This is an initiative for positive social change through self-development. The goal is greater well-being and happiness for all. At Aruni Mankuran, we believe that each person is unique and special in some way, that each person can make a difference, that each person can have an impact, and that's what inspires us to keep going. You do not just wake up and become a butterfly. Growth is a process. I think most of us are missing this when we watch the sports persons in action at the Olympics and we want to see them on the podium. It is a journey, it is a process. Let us support India's sports persons beyond the podium. Let me share my perspective of this. It's a process. Let's not forget, we come from a culture where for so many decades we were told, पढ़ोगे, लिखोगे, बनोगे नवाब, जो तुम खेलोगे, कूदोगे, होगे खराब. From this, we transition to Khelo India. There is a very subtle, gradual change in the attitudes of parents and of all the different stakeholders. The goal, of course, is to excel, to achieve a podium finish. But let's not forget that our sports culture is still a work in progress. Many of our sports persons are struggling. They don't get sponsorships. They don't get support. They don't have a support system of a physiotherapist, a dietitian, a sports medicine doctor, a psychologist, and a coach with whom they can have an equation that works well. But, let us continue to support our sports persons while they are work in progress, while our sports culture is beginning to develop. So, awake, arise, and stop not till the goal is reached is good motivation for all of us. In the meantime, let's not forget we are a work in progress. I am so grateful to Abhinav Bindra for making this comment, for saying this. Proud of athletes who finished fourth. India's Olympic gold medalist Abhinav Bindra backed Indian shuttler Lakshya Sen and other athletes who finished fourth in their respective sporting events at the ongoing Olympics. We must always stand by our athletes. This is a sport, not everyone can win, he said. So thank you so much, Abhinav Bindra, for standing by those who finished fourth when they needed it most. I think all of us must not forget this. Nobody chooses to come in the fourth place. They gave their best. They made an effort that is worthy of respect, if nothing else. What came across as heartwarming was his opponent Axelson's remark, 4 years from now, he will be one of the favorites to win the gold. So in that particular match, he gave it his all. It didn't work. But that doesn't mean we don't recognize the effort. Sports is not always about a podium finish. We must understand this. Then there is another athlete, another sportswoman, a badminton player, Ashwini Ponappa. I was very pained to see her apology on the social media. She was apologizing. I want to send this message out to Ashwini Ponappa. You and every other Indian at Olympics 2024 made us proud. What are you apologizing for and why? Did you choose to lose? Was there a deliberate attempt on your part to let victory slip by? Did you intentionally miss returning the shuttle? Did you let go without trying? Those who love badminton and have watched you and your teammates play admire and appreciate the effort. Of course, there are lessons to learn, and that's where the focus should be in the days to come. You're all warriors. Hold your head high. Just keep getting better and better every day in every way. Rise every time you fall. Walk tall. Thank you for your relentless effort. Again, let us support India's sportspersons beyond the podium too. Our Olympians are sharing apologies for not having put up a good show. This is so sad at so many levels. Prannoy or Ashwini or Lakshya or Sindhu or any of the others, they didn't play to lose. They're warriors. They gave it their all and yet they lost. Does it mean they failed? Let us not forget how they've been resilient and tough, coming back on court, battling injuries, poor health, so many diverse challenges. We do not see their sweat and tears, their challenges, the milestones of their journey to the Olympics. They lose some, they win some. Why do they keep returning to play? Because they are sports persons. Passion for the game motivates them to keep going strong. They are driven by hope, optimism, and pursue excellence. They love to win, but understand that losing is not equal to failure. It's a part of the game. Courage is what it takes to come back after a loss. How many of us have it? I work with several young players to help them become mentally stronger. It is inspiring to see how much effort they are willing to exert in training sessions. While their non sporting peers are drowning themselves in screens or other unproductive activities, these young people are willing to sweat it out and stay focused to achieve goals. Training for hours to achieve higher levels of fitness, strength, stamina, flexibility, technical skills. Their sweat and tears are not visible to those who don't watch them training. Please let us support India's sportspersons beyond the podium too, for making it to the world's greatest sporting event, for trying their best, for representing India, for making us proud. All kids need is a little help, a little hope, and somebody who believes in them. I think we could say this about players too. All players need is a coach, a little help, a little hope, and somebody who believes in them. The best coaches must be leaders at heart. They must not push their players in the line of fire when there's a loss. No good leader would ever do that. Perhaps there should be a more stringent process of selection for coaches too, looking at various dimensions such as, do they have a growth mindset? Are they able to sustain and keep the drive strong through the lows? Are their interpersonal skills well developed? Do they know the boundaries in dealing with media? Do they have the trust and respect of their players? Are they aware of the latest technical and technological advancements? Or are their toolkits outdated? Are they armchair coaches or capable of demonstrating skills when required? Are they temperamentally compatible with the player they are coaching? Do they share a vision? Are they working hands on with the coachee? This is not an exhaustive list, it's food for thought. Again, let us support India's sportspersons beyond the podium too. Some important questions we should ask. What should be the role of coaches? How should they be selected? What should be the performance appraisal criteria for coaches? What should be their key performance indicators? What is the accountability of a coach in a situation like Vinesh's disqualification? A good coach sees in you what you can't see in yourself. This is something so important, and I think we probably don't look at this aspect enough. Who should be a coach? What are the qualifications for becoming a coach? Is there a competency framework to facilitate the selection? Can any and every good player assume the role of a coach? Are there any foundational theoretical models a coach must be familiar with? Shouldn't coaches undergo training too? Shouldn't the support team of Olympians know every rule in the book so that a Vinesh doesn't miss a golden opportunity because of 100 grams? Perhaps it's time to reframe the narrative, train the coaches and the support team too. Let us support India's sportspersons beyond the podium too. If you're a parent, if you're a coach, if you're a fitness trainer, if you're a sports medicine doctor, if you're a physiotherapist, if you're a psychologist, please support sportspersons in whatever way you can. It's not a journey they can make alone. And when a Djokovic wins the Wimbledon, the first thing he does is thanks the team. Our players are in need of that kind of support, not just from the support staff, but from all of us. Aruni Mankuran is doing its bit through Mind Gym, training young players to become mentally tough, because yat bhavo tat bhavati. You become what you believe. This episode is dedicated to India's sportsmen. I hope we can build a sports culture where being on the podium is not always success and being off the podium is not always seen as failure. Thank you for watching. And if you believe in India's sports persons, if you want to support them, please do share this. Thank you for watching.